Welcome back to the Mercatox report. I was on vacation for a couple of weeks, had a chance to do some touring in Europe. It was a great time, but I was able to keep an eye on my investments and what's going on with Mercatox. So let's get right into it and talk about what I think is going to be then a really good coin. I talked previously about MYFI and KXC, and unfortunately similar things occurred with both coins. Perhaps they're even the same div, who knows, but MYFI and KXC are officially on the Mercatox report shit list. Now I'll tell you a little bit about why. If we go on to MYFI, currently trading around 5 and 7. MYFI had a little pump a couple of weeks ago, raised to almost 20. They had announced on their Twitter that there was going to be a big announcement on Friday of the following week at a particular time. The announcement did not happen. The admins, who I'm assuming are devs, showed up in the Telegram room 12 hours after the missed announcement, just to simply say, just wait guys, just wait. Since then they've disappeared. They haven't come back. The price has tanked. I'm actually very surprised that there's people still willing to buy it at 5. With a shit coin like this, the only safe place to buy it is at 1 GUI, in my opinion. So they basically disappeared, and with no reason at all, and it's too bad because there was only a 900 million supply, which is still big, but compared to a lot of the other coins, it was not a lot. There was potential there, but unfortunately they're now on the shit list. And let's check out KXC. KXC was doing great. Their Twitter had all kinds of information on it. They were constantly updating. Today, again, trading around 5. Yesterday, well, I shouldn't say yesterday. A couple of weeks ago, there was a Twitter announcement put up, and it said something to the lines of they were restructuring the team, they had a problem, and I didn't take a screenshot of it. I should. It's gone now. So yesterday, about 24 hours ago, KXC was just delisted from IDEX. No warning, nothing like that. You can still withdraw your coins. You can bring them to Mercatox or Hotbit. A lot of them came there yesterday and dumped. You see this 5 GUI price. So the admins in Telegram also did not show up. They came on about 5 hours after the delisting. They made 2 comments to people, and they basically said, "We are not a scam. We are not a scam." And then they left again and still haven't shown up. Very similar to MYFI. That's why I said earlier, maybe it's even the same devs. Put our tinfoil hats on, and maybe we can have a discussion on that. So for those reasons, the MYFI and KXC coins are on the Mercatox report shit list. Now, on to what I've been watching. Delta is down a little bit. It was, I believe, at the time of my last video, around 20. It's going around 14. EPH, we'll get into them after. They are my new pick. And you're probably thinking, this guy picked MYFI and KXC. Why would I listen to him now? Well, I will tell you why. That I believe it is a good project. And you can make your own decisions, because this is not investing advice. NTK survived the big dip of last week pretty well. Didn't really move much. I think it was around 10. It might have gone up a little bit. PKG, well, 26 GUI. That's kind of what you get for investing in a coin that stole its name from Nintendo and didn't really, have permission to use it. I missed the train on this one. I said in my other videos, so I didn't catch the big rise, but right away it seemed that it was really not something that was legit, and now the price is starting to reflect it. MATM still holding well. There's talk of them announcing their big platform launch very soon. BFF came back. It was at 2 about 48 hours ago, and now it's up to 8. I think it peaked at like 12. There might be some good things going on there, so maybe now is the time to get in, do your research, and invest accordingly. And DGXT, the one I wish I would have bought also, back when it was around 5,300, is down a little bit from where it was, but it's still holding strong. Now, let's talk a little bit about EPH. Actually, before we get into that, the Mercatox team has been adding coins left and right. Trading promos. I was away for 2 weeks. I didn't keep up with a lot of these coins, but when they come out, I check them out. And they all have the same thing in common. Billions and billions of coins. And there's a few with lower supplies, but they're not going anywhere because Mercatox is very centered around buying super cheap coins and dumping them later on down the road. If you want to see a telltale sign of a decent project, then look for the coins that have not dumped all the way down and have reasonable supplies. And that's why I want to talk about EPH. On Telegram, it's been hard times for a lot of coins, and EPH is no different. Buy orders at 34 BTC. When they came out, they were around 400. And there's some small sell orders here in the under 100 range. They're going through a tough time, just like a lot of other coins, but the major difference is if you go on their Telegram, the 3 devs, they're all there. They don't have a lot to announce specifically at every second of every day, but they're there. They're willing to answer your questions, and times are tough. They haven't run away like KXC or MYFI, and they seem to have an actual plan, not just to create a coin to simply dump it and run. Again, EPH only has 33 million supply. That is very reasonable compared to a lot of the coins we see in the billions. Myself, I'm staying away from anything that has more than 100 million supply. It's just too easy to get dumped on. With EPH, I've been speaking to the admins on Telegram because they are there. And a couple of things that are coming down the pipe are, within the next week or two, there's supposed to be an update on the actual platform. And if you forget what that is, you can always check out the white paper. Basically, in a nutshell, it's crypto Amazon. It's a marketplace for buyers and sellers to use their crypto. There's probably lots of competition in this area because obviously Amazon and AliExpress and eBay and all those places, it's big money. So if Euphoria can get there first, they have a great chance at rocketing their coin price. The second thing that's coming, the word on the Telegram street, is in mid-October they are gearing up for an announcement. The details obviously aren't released, but from the way they're talking, that it's the next step for the coin. So in mid-October, we should be ready for that one. Myself, I picked up another load of EPH last night, and I got a little criticism, which I understand completely, because I bought up. I didn't just throw an order at 22 at the time. I cleared the order book up to about 97 BTC, or sats, I should say. I believe that this is a super great price. I believe in supporting the investments, and since then, a lot of people have come and placed orders down again. All this was gone when I bought up yesterday, but a little bit of support has reached. It was down here, not a whole lot, but people are not really looking into EPH, and I think they should be. You know, the admins are working, and the price is great, and I think EPH will be a solid investment, not necessarily long term, not years, but over the next month or two. I don't think you'll see these prices again. Okay, so I want to thank you all again. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and we'll get another one of these videos out as soon as we can. Thanks a lot, guys.